Don't get me wrong, there are some movies of his that I'm just like, eh.
Really?
I don't have any examples
don't have any
lined
examples,
up
that's fine.
at the, at this exact moment.
I didn't prep the cue cards.
I know.
Welcome back to Castlevania. You like Castlevania, don't you?
Part 2.
Alright, we're gonna dodge this pendulum of death. So that was actually a reference to another Konami game called Metal Gear Solid, where there was this villain who reads your memory card, and if you have Castlevania data or another Konami game, the character goes, "Ah, I see you like Castlevania, don't you?"
That's a nice invasion of privacy.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like a psychic, so he can read your mind, and he does that by reading the data on your memory card. So if you have other like Konami products, he's like, "I see you're a fan of Contra." Alright, so we got another
This
mini boss
guy.
coming up. Him? Nah.
Oh.
No issue with him. And like, this is the first instance of bats being an atrocity in gaming.
Oh, you can look forward to that video later.
Yeah, we're actually doing a whole philosopher analysis on those guys. So this guy? This mini boss?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan until I found out kind of more or less how to beat him.
Okay. Cause yeah, he's not that bad. Just gonna like slither a little bit, stay in between.
Yeah. That was the problem I was having.
And then when he reassembles, he
was
literally
just,
does the
never...
exact same pattern again.
Yeah, I just felt like I was just never standing in the right spot.
And there it goes. Okay. So your placement was a little off.
Yeah.
Okay. These. The infamous Medusa Heads. You haven't played Castlevania until you've had an experience with Medusa Heads. They are ruthless in all of the classic Castlevania games. They're a little more tolerable in like what's called Metroidvanias, the ones where you explore the castle.
Okay.
Now they're called that because they took the exploration from the Metroid games.
Okay.
Which really expanded what all you can do in a Castlevania game. And Symphony of the Night is to thank for that. So it really branched off into like two different series. Classic Castlevania, which is similar to this game, and Metroidvania, which is very similar to Symphony of the Night and Curse of Darkness. And then we have Lords of Shadow, which is really more of its own beast. It plays out more like a movie with some like intense action pieces and some pretty clever puzzles. So yeah, ooh, all right. Timing's a little off there. Hang on.
Okay, bye.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, there were certain areas where I was like, well, guess I'll die here. Like, that was one of them. I was just like, listen, if I don't have enough health to, like, survive that, then whatever.
Yeah, this level has a lot of booby traps. Careful. But what's nice is this Castlevania has a lot of like recycled ideas from other Castlevanias. That's kind of like a throwback.
Yeah.
So once you understand how it works here, you'll go back to a previous Castlevania and be like, ah, so this is where it originated. Well, I know how to do this now.
See, I don't think I don't think I will be the gamer that's like, oh, so this is where that originated. I'll be like, ah, god damn it, this bullshit again. Like,
what the? This again? Ah!
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be the one that's like, oh, I've already previously learned this. I'm gonna be like, why is this shit here again? Like, I'll just get mad about it.
So this is what it's like. Alright, so this is the Enchanted Sword. The third boss.
He kind of looks like a beetle.
Yeah, kind of like a scarab.
Yeah.
So this is a boss that I like using the cross for, because you can take out all those weapons.
Yeah.
And yeah, this guy is only as strong as the weapons around him. Because once you take them all out, he's defenseless for a while, and you can get in quite a few hits.
Yeah, this one, I don't think I really had too much of an issue with this one, actually, which I don't know
So long
why.
as you utilize the crosses, you should be fine. See? You're defenseless now.
He's like, bitch, I still have 3 swords.
Just watch as they spin towards you slowly. I am playing on normal mode.
So slowly.
I don't think I'm playing on classic mode, though. Which I feel has a couple differences in mechanic. Slight ones, but like, it's the difference between a more refined Castlevania experience and traditional classic Castlevania.
I don't know what that means.
You'd have to play the original Castlevania to understand that, because like, there's a commitment to your jump. Like, if you jump, you're not changing where you're going. Once you jump, you committed. There's no, wait, I don't want to make that jump. And you can like change the trajectory of like how far you're jumping and where you might land. There's a commitment. You jump, guess what? You better hope to God you land. Okay, so we're on to stage 4. And the game gets ever harder.
Yeah. I also played through this level a lot.
I'll let you know the level that I play through a lot. It's coming up! It's infamous for Castlevania players.
Yeah, because, like, I would make through this part dandy.
Okay.
Just fine. Like, almost no damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, the other half of this part, just forget about it.
Well, you can always use the chandeliers to insta-kill any enemies giving you trouble. Just wait for them to walk under the chandelier and ha-ha!
Yeah.
Aha!
Aha.
Right rope.
Right as rain.
Ah, right rope.
As opposed to left rope.
Mm-hmm. It's from Men in Tights. When he's cutting the ropes and like one of them gets onto him. So he grabs it and he goes, ah, right rope. And he's able to swing from it. Yeah?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's during the battle in the castle. After mano to mano, man to man. Just you and me and my gods!
See, I feel like
he tries to cut a rope and the chandelier falls on him and everyone laughs. So he cuts a different rope and he's able to swing on it and goes, ah, right rope.
Okay. As in, like, this is the correct rope.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why I don't remember that. That is, like, literally my favorite movie.
You're a sham, no.
I feel a little bit like a sham, yeah.
You call yourself a Mel Brooks enthusiast? Away with you.
I wouldn't necessarily say Mel Brooks enthusiast, just Robin Hood Men in Tights enthusiast. Like, I love Mel Brooks, but don't get me wrong, there are some movies of his that I'm just like, eh.
Really?
I don't have any examples lined up.
That's fine.
At the, at this exact moment.
I didn't prep the cue cards.
I know.
Careful.
Sometimes I'm like, I should have a list of just examples of things just in case. Be like, let me get my notebook. Flip through pages.
Okay, so this part of the level, you actually have to go through specific doors or the level will loop and recycle.
Yeah. Which was annoying.
Yeah, so like...
Clever. Very clever, but annoying.
Clever, but annoying. And this is very specific. You gotta, like, take down some of these bone pillars and then just have, like, a little sliver is what we're trying to do.
Did you
of
already
a platform.
Go through and get the key? Or do you not do that part?
Yeah, I got the key. So to go back and open the door, all that does is upgrade your whip. So if I were to die here, I have to go and upgrade. Shit!
Well,
that jump.
If I were to die here, you don't say.
Yeah. Game's like, oh, die? Got it. Alright, so now, because my whip is like just a little leather thingy, thing, I have to use the key to upgrade the whip. Because when you upgrade the whip, it has better length.
Your whip was already upgraded previously, so you didn't need it.
So I didn't need it.
I died so frequently that I needed to update the whip.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, now that we've upgraded the whip, we have more length so we can actually reach all of the bone pillars. Which is very important.
You went from a leather whip to a chain whip.
There we go. So yeah, just knock them all down. Have a little bit of patience here. Careful, little critters. And like right here, you want to like hit them and run! Because they'll fall on you.
Yeah.
And like, that's no good.
That's not fun.
All right, so let's get this jump. I did it.
I also...
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Damn you, knockback.
That's why I played on easy.
You didn't have to deal with that. You just get hit and it'd be like,
Yeah.
okay.
He just took it.
Whereas in this one, if you like flick your toe off a bat, you go, oh.
Yeah. It's just
Launch yourself.
It's so extreme though, and it's like you never get knocked back in a decent place. You always get knocked back into another enemy or
a pit.
over a cliff.
Yep.
Like,
yeah. And the Belmonts are dramatic. They get hit. It's like me when I'm asked to move in bed. I'm like,
oh my gosh, I was just letting you know about that because it's so funny. Most people would like wiggle side to side. You like body flop, which is just really funny and dramatic. And in the moment I feel bad. I was like, oh. But then I realized you're still asleep.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yeah, well, screw you.
Yeah, I'm on autopilot. You're just like, hey, can you move it? I'm like, bum, 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 bum. And then you're just like, okay, a little dramatic, but thank you. That'll work. All right. Third time's the charm, as they say. There we go. Jump over you.
See, I hate that, like, that little cross is right there. You already beat all of the villains.
Yeah.
And then you get the little weapon that makes you beat all the villains. I hate those eyeballs. Those eyeballs
eyes.
are... Yeah, they remind me of pedophiles. I don't know why.
The pedo eyes.
Yeah, the pedo eyes. They're
Alrighty.
just creepy.
All right, well, let's take on a succubus. How does that sound?
Sure.
She has a audio cue, so she'll say something depending on the attack she's giving you,
And then she'll laugh.
which lets you know what attack she's about to inflict.
So, and then she laughs, and then died a lot.
Well, see, I got behind her, and she keeps attacking forward. I'm like, I'm behind you. I was able to whip her to death. So there we go. It became her undoing. Shit, I can't turn around. Ha-ha! You can't turn around. I have you now.
See, I didn't have as much of a problem on this level. This was, I don't want to say an easier level for me, but like just this part.
Okay.
Getting up the steps.
Yeah. I mean, they're throwing a lot at you, but it's not overwhelming.
No.
Because you got a couple bats that go in weird patterns. You got a few bone pillars. Ah! Of course, I'm being a little reckless here. Also doesn't help that I started this part of the level with very little health. So we'll see.
I would say that's the one thing that I wish this game had a little bit more of.
What?
Health.
Oh, okay.
So like...
More chickens in the wall?
Yeah. Or just
These are my least
even
favorite
just
enemies
like,
coming up.
Oh.
These guys.
Screw him. But like just some sort of accessibility to replenish health that's maybe...
Oh no, you got me.
That is maybe a little bit easier to find than like a chicken in a wall.
Okay.
Say, like, I spent so much time just beating on every single wall I saw.
Yeah. Oh, well. In the Metroidvanias, you actually buy healing items.
Oh, okay.
You can still find some in the walls, like classic Castlevania fashion, but if you really want good stock, just buy them at the shop.
Okay.
But yeah, these classic Castlevanias, gotta look for those wall chickens. They're easy to come across in the earlier levels, but they're well hidden in the later levels.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Because there were even parts where I would start to get, like, really frustrated, and you're like, well, go whip that wall. And I'm like, well, what's in the wall? And you're like, there's a chicken in there. No, there's not.
I'd say check to see if there's a chicken. Some walls I have memorized, like, okay, level 1, before you go down with the merman, there's a wall chicken to the right, I got it memorized. Most other wall chickens, I'm like, I don't freaking know.
I think that was the highlight of my Castlevania experience, though, was making an actual wall chicken.
Yeah, we did make a wall chicken back in November.
Yeah. Whenever, before we put the drywall up on the wall.
Yeah, so we actually put it in the wall.
Yeah.
And I go in and I'm just like, oh, I found a wall chicken.
See, these little guys, they weren't difficult, but it was just, like,
Little.
surprising. Well, those big guys.
Big ass skulls.
And big floating skulls.
Flaming skulls and all that. Yeah, it looks harder than it actually is because, like, sure, the bridge is crumbling and giving away, but it gives you ample time to react and get out of the way. It
crumbles very slowly.
Yeah, which is a throwback to the first Castlevania, where they don't crumble that slow, and there's a bat that swoops down and wants to knock you off.
Oh, nice.
There we go. There's a chicken.
Nom nom nom.
Om nom noms.
Get that chicken.
But yeah, if I went through a different route, I would have came up here. And the way to do that was like in that room with like all of the bones and stuff like that. If I went through a different door.
You leave those hearts so recklessly.
Yes, I do. Which, despite what you think, hearts are not health in Castlevania. They're ammunition.
Yeah, that caught me off guard.
It's very common because in Zelda, hearts are health. You want to collect hearts to
Well, I feel like
your
in
health.
every other game I've played so far, when you collect hearts, that's health.
Yes.
And this wasn't like that. And I thought I was collecting health all this time, and I didn't understand why I was dying so easily. And it's like, oh, well, because...
That's not health, that's currency.
That's your ammo.
So this boss isn't hard, it's just annoying. This giant golem. What you have to do is lure his fist out. Yep, giant golem. You have to lure his fist, take out the little golems that are on the platform, and then make your way to the golem's like heart or core. And then, damn it, look out. Ah, shit. And then you have to whip his core. So yeah, what I like using is the cross to clear out the platform. Then I can just jump on the platform. Because like you can just jump there without the cross, but there is the chance of like the little golems knocking you off. Okay, neck and neck. Hooah! There we go.
Dead.
I killed him with so little health left of my own.
I know.
That is called a crutch match.
See, what's annoying though is when you're in a position like that, but they hit you at the exact same moment you kill them and you die anyway. Mm-hmm. Oh, I hate it.
Yep.
It's rude.
Well, that's because the game doesn't know what to register because you die and like the game overwrites the victory with the death state. Oh, this level. We're going to save this level for the next part.
Ooh.
We'll see you guys then.
Toodles.